And for baguettes, I use the same consistency water for the baguettes dough, but I just don't add olive oil and honey. I don't know if it makes any difference. So the measurement I'll show today is for 650 grams of flour and 450 grams of water, and that's about 69% hydration. So first thing is to do your dough for cold fermentation. This has been 1 or 2 days in the fridge. It smells really yummy. Put the flour on the kitchen counter and take it off. And I recommend, if you have a bigger or round plate, to use that. I use that one because it's space saver in the fridge. So we'll take it out. And just a bit of flour, and now we'll cut it to approximately 170-180 gram portions. And I try this side, the non-sticky side that's on fell from here on the bottom, to leave it on. So here we can see that's 150. So I'll just add a little bit more. 174, and you dose all of the dough to equal parts, and then you need to roll it. So you create a little spine so it can roll over itself, and you roll it inside, and then turn it around, roll it once more time. So I'm just rolling it inside itself. And now there is a technique to close. I'm still learning, but like you want to close the whole thing, and you need a part where it's gonna be a little sticky so it can roll, not just roll it on the floor, but you take it and on the side here you roll it like 1, 2, 3, and that's like a baguette that's going proof. And now put a bit of a roll it in the flour so it doesn't stick. And that's the other part. You need a cush. I find that too big for bigger baguettes. I have another linen cloth, so I'll put the linen cloth here. I put a bit of a flour on it, on top of it, put the baguette, and create space for the next baguette here that will go here. And then again I will cover them all with the linen cloth on top, and I'll leave them to rest for half an hour, 1 hour, or sometimes even 2 hours, and they'll go baking. So that's the first part. It has been 1 hour. The dough was rising. And full disclosure, this recipe is same as Richard Bertinet, the master of baguettes. I'll put a link to his video to see in more detail. So now this has proven, and I don't want to touch it. I just need to use something to roll it, and I got this one from a hobby shop from modeling. And you take up the cloth to put it on the on the, what's that called, plank, and then put it back. And now it's the magic moment where we need to make what's called the signature of the baker. So we put some flour on top to be rustic, and do it like this. And you can use a knife, razor blade, or a knife with a serrated edge. So I'll show first. You hold it on an angle, not on top, just like this, and it just does a little cut, and that's where the gases is gonna go. And if you're using a razor blade, just use the edge, so like this, and you can see they do different cuts. And that's it. When I put some moisture in the oven, this is where this is gonna puff. See you in a bit. The party has already finished, but we can show what you should aim for the baguettes. So you can see the shape, they're not very thick, so they are small, so they can bake inside and there is still a crunch. And if they are warm, you can just cut them after 2 minutes resting and fill them with your favorite ingredients. Enjoy your baguettes.